What is up, everybody? Thanks for coming back for another video. I really appreciate it. My name is Evan Dooley. That's Jospendooley. And I'm going to get myself together. Alright, in this video, I'm going to go over, it's a marker that I don't use quite often. And the marker is a Copic wide marker. The marker, I really enjoy it when I do use it. And it's a good marker for italic, basically broad edge calligraphy. And you could even use it for, what else can you use it for? You'll see. Let's go and get into that part of the video right now. This right here is the Copic wide marker, extra broad. This is black. This Copic wide marker reminded me of this exact marker. This is a ultra wide marker, what they used to use back in the day in the subways in New York, and most likely still do use these. I don't know where you can buy one. I need a new nib for mine because I wanted to use it for calligraphy. And now let's go ahead and get into the Copic wide marker and using it. So the Copic wide marker, whenever you first get one, it may be overwhelming because of the size. Me, I have pretty big hands, so that's not much of an issue for me. And learning how to go about holding one the proper way, just start off, you could just look at it as like you're holding a pen, except for you have your fingers spread wider apart. And also you could have the cap here on the other end. Normally whenever I am doing calligraphy, I just look at have the nib pointing down, like the sharp point. And you could also, you don't want to have the marker straight up. This is if you're doing calligraphy. You don't want to have it straight up because that's not going to work. And have it at a slight angle. Oh, let me get some tape and take the paper down so it doesn't. Okay, got the paper taped down. So now you want to take the cap off. And me, I like to have the cap on the top because it gives me more of a weight to the marker, and I like to do that with my brush pens as well. Okay. Watch, I bet you this is a scam call. Yellow. Let's see how long they stay on the phone for. It's a scam. But anyways, with that random interruption, and okay, so back to it. Hold the marker. I like to hold it right above the part, I guess, right before it's into the body, before you get to where the nib is. You just hold it. Let me get situated here. Just hold it, and also just like with doing any other kind of broad edge calligraphy, you do not want to have the marker straight up. Have it at a slight angle. And I'm just going to do letter S. My marker, I've had it for a while, so the nib is pretty dry. And I will show you in this video how I ink it up. And it is not the traditional way with taking the nib out and dropping in some Copic ink, because I didn't know about that at first, and I didn't do much research. So now we're going to go to the, well, no, not go to, we're not going anywhere. We're going to the next part, and I'm going to show you how I ink this nib up. Alright, you may be thinking, what is he doing with this bottle of Sumi ink for a Copic marker? The way how I ink this marker, I do it the same way as I would a pen. So what I do, of course, always with all my inks, if it's watercolor ink, there's no need to shake it up. I just give it a nice little shake. Always make sure the cap is on, because if it's not, you're gonna have ink all over the place. And I just have my little palette. I think that's what you call it, or a tray. Then I just put some drops in, or squeeze the hole, whichever works for you. And then I just dip the nib in. I know this is probably unconventional. Well, not probably. It is. This is how I use my tool. And it makes it more enjoyable for me. Okay. And now you see how this was all faded and streaky. Because with tools, there are rules to using tools, or I guess you could say ways to go about using them, but the how is all up to you. And now you see, it is nice and juicy. And also this black for Sumi ink dries wonderfully. Let me try to add a little bit. Not too bad. You know, I just couldn't. Finish it off without it being to my liking. And that is a very simple way to keep a Copic wide marker inks. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.